Hey guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. Okay, so welcome to my Friday ramblin' rubbish or whatever I call it. I don't even remember. But I wanted to talk about a couple things today. I wanted to talk about which is one. I wanted to talk about a book gadget that I found. And B, I would like to talk about which is two. I would like to talk about my favorite Netflix shows because I kind of think that like TV shows and books and movies kind of like all go together, don't you think? It's kind of like grab bag pop culture is what we'll call it. So yeah. So anyway, this is the second time that I've made this video. The first time I didn't have enough space on my card to make it, and it went too short because I was sitting outside, which you guys always comment on how beautiful my backyard looks. So I thought, well, I'll make a video outside today, because my husband was inside watching Bloodline on Netflix because we're trying to catch up so we can watch together. And then I was like filming it, and then I kept on seeing somebody like walk behind me. And so like I went and I looked over, and my neighbor, my crazy neighbor, you know, the one that I talk about, she was like over there like just laying up, like listening. She was like this, like listening to everything I was saying. I was like, this is the weirdest thing. Weirder yet is I'm sitting in my chair last night on the computer doing some work, 1:30 a.m. My husband did not think this was weird. And okay, so here's my chair, and right there is like where it goes into our balcony, right? And then under the balcony goes into the backyard, and then our neighbor's backyard is like, it kind of like extends out there. I would show you, but I'm not gonna turn the camera around. So anyway, because I'm too lazy. But anyway, I was sitting here at 1:30 in the morning, backyard is completely pitch black, right? And I'm like on my computer and I'm looking at it. I keep on seeing like something white out of the corner of my eyes. Now, I do believe that I'm a psychic medium, so that could be part of it, and I'm only half joking, but anyway. I kept on seeing something like out of the corner of my eye, so I was like, what is that? And so like finally I look up, and sure enough, I see the figure of somebody standing like legit right there, and I was like, oh my God, I lost my shit, right? And so then I go to the window and I look, and who is it? It's my crazy neighbor out in the yard at 1:30 in the morning, like watering by hand plants and she's like in the dirt and all. I go, Kathy, what are you doing? She was like, oh, I just wanted to make sure I got these like planted before it gets too late. And I go, well, you have all day tomorrow. She goes, oh, I know. And guess what? She hadn't been out there not once today. You know why? Because she's sleeping so that she can get up at 9 o'clock at night and ruin my reading and movie experiences of the world. So let's just get right into all of my wonderful things since I've gotten out my negativity. Inhale in, exhale out. See, I feel much better now. Are you with me? What negative things happened to you today? Put them in the side. Get rid of them. Inhale in, exhale out. Feel good about yourself. Positivity. Okay, on to my bookish gadget. So, I was watching Richard at Books and Bullshit the other day, and he did a hilarious library haul video, and it's like, he does this like walk like an Egyptian kind of thing, and all this kind of hilarious stuff. Anyway, he was talking on there about audiobooks, and he showed like this thing, and it was like this cassette tape holder, and then he opened it, and there was like this little gadget inside of it. Oh my God, it was the coolest thing. And I was like, immediately, I was like, I want one of those. And so he was like this little MP3 player that they put like books on. And so he talks about how he got it from the library. You go and you listen to it, and then when you're done, you take it back. Oh, by the way, did you see my shirt? It's Hawaiian, because I'm Hawaiian. It's not really my favorite shirt in the entire world, but I had to have it, because I wanted some summer flowers. See how fun it is? And it's just like one panel. See it? Like, then it stops. Anyway, come here, honey. Pee-Pee's right here. He says he wants to be a movie star for a second. Come here, honey. So anyway, I was watching, say hi, Pee-Pee. Okay, so I was watching Richard at Books and Bullshit, and he was watching about this thing. So did not make any sense. Speaking of, did you guys watch my favorite children's video, favorite children's book video, where I talk about the lonely doll in there? Okay, I never laugh at my own videos. Like, even when I'm watching them, like, back and editing, like, they never make me laugh or anything. I got laughing hysterically watching it last night when I was reading about the lonely doll. And I'm like, I don't think I'm really that funny. So when people are like, you're so funny, I'm like, I don't really understand what they see. I just don't get it. But the part where I'm, like, reading the book, and I'm like, she lived in a beautiful house and had beautiful things, but she had nobody to play with. She was very lonely. Get it, the lonely doll. I like watched that back like 40 times and lost my shit. Seriously, like it cracked me up so bad. Did it crack you up? Pee-Pee likes to give kisses. Give me kisses, Pee-Pee. Pee-Pee has the most beautiful eyes. Look, hi, Pee-Pee. Look at those eyes. I mean, seriously. Don't you love Pee-Pee? Say hi, baby. Okay, there you go, Pee-Pee. Anyway, he says, no, I'm done. Anyway. So I'm talking to two friends of mine today. Hey, Bill and Katie. And we're talking about books and libraries, and they use their library a lot. which we have the same library, and I didn't know that because I just got a library card. And she was like, you just got a library card? So anyway, I was like, oh, did you guys hear about these MP3 players, and you can get them from the library? And I'm like, oh, like, I am so cool. I heard about this on Richard's channel, and I know everything now. And she looks at me and she goes, no, they use those at my son's middle school. She was like, but our library, it's different. They use this app. And I was like, oh, really? Well, what's the app called? And she was like, it's called Overdrive. Have you guys heard of this? Okay. So I downloaded it on my phone, and what you do is you go in, you put your library card number and all that kind of stuff in there, and then you can download. I'm probably telling you guys all things you already know, and this has been around for 10 years, but let me just tell you, this is new to me, and I think it's the coolest shit in town. So anyway, Overdrive, and then you put your library information in there, and then you can download audiobooks right onto your phone or on your Kindle on your phone, like ebooks. And then after, I guess, 3 or 4 weeks or whenever the library book is due, it just like evaporates and goes away. Evaporates? I don't know. But anyway, I thought, oh my God, that is the coolest gadget in the entire world. That is the coolest book thing in the world. I still want the MP3 player because I like stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like things. Speaking of which, my birthday is in not exactly anything. I don't even know. I'm not good at math. I don't like to count. So my birthday is 2 weeks from last Wednesday. It's the 29th of June. What are you getting me? Have you thought about it even? Have you picked out your wrapping paper? Have you made your birthday card? Because I like a good homemade birthday card, you know. No, anyway, don't. Please don't buy me gifts unless you really want to. I'm just joking. Not really. But anyway, so I was like trying to figure out what I want to do for my birthday. And my husband, like always, he has like a birthday weekend, a birthday week, a birthday month, and it's all planned out like 6 months in advance, right? But this year he really didn't plan anything, and I was like, what are you going to do for your birthday? Because his birthday's coming up soon too. And so, his birthday's before mine, but you don't need to know when, because the gifts need to come to Peter. So anyway, joking. He said, I mean, if you mention something 5 times, you're probably not really joking, right? Duncan, absolutely not. So anyway, he was like, I don't know what I want to do. Maybe go out to dinner with my family, blah, 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 whatever. And I said, oh, okay, so I couldn't figure it out. I figured it out, what I'm going to do, double feature. I want to go see Finding Dory and Independence Day. So that's what we're doing for my birthday. Anyway. So, yeah, I'll probably still go get that little gadget at the library. Oh, then we won't have it at my library, will they? Because if they have this Overdrive, then they won't have that. But what if you don't have a phone? Or what if you only have a flip phone? Then you would have to have those things, so the library would have to have them. So I'm going to get them. But anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about, because my husband and I talk so much about TV shows and Netflix shows and things like that, is another cool little gadget that I have. It's an app, actually. These are all apps. They're not really gadgets. Do we call apps gadgets? I don't know. So anyway, and that is that I have on my phone what is called, can you see it here? You can't see it. It's the red one, a TV tracker. And what it does is it records, like, you put in the shows that you watch, then it tells you how many episodes you have or which episodes you're behind on, and then has a little circle, and then when you're done watching it, you hit it and you put closed, and then it keeps track of, like, what TV shows you have to watch. So, for example, I have 4 episodes of Rich Kids of Beverly Hills, 6 episodes of Bloodline, 6 episodes of The Catch, 5 episodes of Chris Lee Knows Best, 2 episodes of Fear the Walking Dead, 4 episodes of Jane the Virgin, 1 episode of Last Man on Earth, the whole series of Orange is the New Black, except for 1 episode that I watched last night at 4 a.m. I will tell that story. 5 episodes of Quantico, 3 episodes of Scream, the TV series, 5 episodes of Shaws of Sunset, 2 episodes of Tour Group, and 3 episodes of Wayward Pines. It sounds like the 12 Days of Christmas. That's what that reminds me of, saying on my TV shows. So I literally, right now, I have 62 TV episodes to watch. Like, that is crazy. Plus 16 books, and who knows what else, right? And audiobooks and all that madness. But anyway, so I was, like, thinking about it, and so here's what happened. So last night, I like to, okay, secret time. Secret time. I like to drive around late at night and put on Netflix shows if I'm not listening to an audiobook, and kind of just put it down there. I don't really look at it when I'm driving. Everybody thinks I am, but I like kind of put it over here to the side or down, like really. I mean, honestly, I put it right there and I can see it, but I don't watch it. Anyway, seriously, I don't. And then I drive and I kind of listen to it so I can kind of catch up on my TV shows. Because I don't like to just sit and watch them like at home because it's too loud for my husband when he's sleeping. And our condo is like wide open. So it's like one huge like warehouse kind of, what do you call it, loft room. So you can't, it's really hard for me to sit downstairs and him be upstairs. And do you guys want to see, here, I'll show you real quick. See, there's the bedroom. So like, okay, do you get it? So like he can't sit up there and sleep. Okay, so anyway, so I was driving around and I thought Orange is the New Black came out yesterday. Well, I love Orange is the New Black. So I was all excited. Orange is the New Black did not come out yesterday, and I had tweeted out, Orange is the New Black, I cannot believe it did not come out tonight. I was so excited, blah, blah, blah. So I was driving around watching Bloodline. I was in the middle of this very, very long episode. I pulled in the driveway. It's 4 a.m. I was so tired. I was like, and I got on my Twitter, and I looked, and Lakin, my dear friend Lakin, who watches my videos and tweets me all the time, I think that's how, I hope I've been pronouncing your name right, and if I am, I love your name. So anyway, Lakin, and sometimes her boyfriend, who sometimes watches my videos, but also knows about me because when they're cooking dinner, she'll say, oh, Peter has another video up. So anyway, hi boyfriend, I don't know what your name is, but anyway, I'm sure you're cute. Anyway, she tweeted me and she said, sorry to be late to the game, but Orange is the New Black just came on. I was like, oh no ma'am. So pull the car out of the driveway, put Orange is the New Black on, had to watch episode 1. So anyway, that is like one of my all-time favorite shows. But what's funny is I was so obsessed with Orange is the New Black until my best friend introduced me to Wentworth. Have you guys watched Wentworth? Okay, so Wentworth, the only way I know how to explain it is like it's the Australian version of Orange is the New Black, but 10 times better, okay? And not funny, very, very serious. And the characters are so endearing. Like, I want B. Smith to like be my best friend. So anyway, you guys have got to watch that. I was like looking at seeing what other TV shows I watch, and so I watched Orange is the New Black, I watched Bloodline, love it, House of Cards, all caught up. I think this last season was the best season. Claire completely ruled this season. I loved it. My favorite scene is when her mother was like, and when you leave, you won't be coming back. And Claire's like, I will come and go as I please. I was like, all right. Anyway, so, and then I watched Sense8. Oh my God. I did not think I would like that show, and I watched it, and I totally fell in love with it. And then Grace and Frankie, of course, with Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda. I just finished this season up, the new season. This season was so much better than last season. Some incredible stuff happens towards the end of the season. Like, it kind of started off a little slow, but last season was so, like, the end of the season was so good. And the last 10 minutes are so, so, so good. Okay. And then Alex and I actually sat here right in this living room. I was on the couch, he was in the chair, and we watched Making a Murderer, the documentary series, back to back in one setting. So if you guys have watched that show and you know other shows that are like that, because we love that whole documentary kind of thing, please let me know, because I would like to watch another show like that. And I don't think there's anything else out there. It did so, don't tell me about your conspiracy theories. I don't want to know. It just ruins the show for me. But it did so well that, can you believe there aren't other shows out there like that? You'd think there'd be like 100 like copycats, right? And then Breaking Bad, I only got to season 3 and then I couldn't get into it past that. Alex also watches Daredevil and Jessica Jones. He said he loves those shows. The Killing is my favorite show, besides Lost, ever, ever, ever of all time. Twin Peaks is also on there. I just watched Janis Joplin's Little Girl Blue, which is a documentary. And I noticed, and I'm going to watch it this weekend, there's a documentary about J.D. Salinger just called Salinger, and it looks like the cover of Catcher in the Rye. So those are my favorite Netflix shows. What are your favorite Netflix shows? I like kind of scary, creepy things. I also need 2 audiobook recommendations. I need one, a young adult contemporary that was like kind of creative and different. And then I also need some like a thriller, kind of scary something. So give me those 2 recommendations below. And I hope you guys, did you like that I snapped my fingers? I hope you guys have a wonderful day. What should the word of the day be? Do you guys like the Snapchat word of the day? You guys send me what you think the Snapchat word of the day is, because I don't think people really like it, and I don't think it's going very well. But I do love your snaps, and I have been following you back. Love you. Bye.